Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Chit Chat. The wind is kind of blowing this way. Hopefully, you guys could hear me okay. So, yeah, I wanted to talk about last night. It was a trip, you know? I don't usually have dreams or remember the dreams, or sometimes I do have dreams and I remember smidgen, but it's never anything it's never anything that seems odd or that's something I need to look into. But I woke up at about 12 and I had a dream, and my ex-boyfriend was there, the one that's not very good. Well, none of my relationships in the past were really that good, but this one was a very toxic one, because there was drug use and all that stuff, right? Anyways, I really cared for that person, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I realized how toxic the relationship was, and I got away from it. So anyways, I had a dream of that person that they came around. I don't even know the place we were at. We were in some building. And there was no like touching or interaction like that or anything. It seemed like talking, and that person wanted to be around me. And I was just like, no, I'm good. And I woke up, I went to the bathroom and I was like, what the, you know what I mean? And so I went back to sleep, and it was like a reoccurring dream. It was all there again, you know? Like he was trying to stir up emotions of some sort in me. But I was like no. You know what I mean? Like I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? I remember the look on his face too, like a please kind of face and a come on, and I'm like, no. Like no. Like I didn't want that person. I don't want that person around me. You know what I mean? Um they did a lot of bad things to me. I don't want that person around me, or I don't want them back. I don't care. I kind of feel like the person was trying to state their case or explain to me what really happened. But I'm like, no, I don't know. It's just no. You know what I mean? And then I woke up, I had to use a restroom, and I'm sitting and I'm sitting on the toilet, you guys, and I'm like, what the heck was that? Like, why did that happen twice? And I can remember it really clearly. And so I remembered one time I looked online, or I saw a video about when you have dreams during the time of 3 and 5 a.m., what you should do if it occurs, if it's something that's undesirable or whatever, right? And that was undesirable. And so on the video, I remember the guy saying that you need to pray, that this is not what you want, and just this, that, and the other. And so I got up and I started praying. Like I was saying, please God, I don't want to think about this person. I don't want this person in my life. I don't want to hang around with this person. And then I was thinking that when you pray, you're supposed to pray the remaining time. Like if you wake up at 3:01 and you have the dream, you're supposed to pray until 5. And I remembered that, and I was like, oh, because I started praying, and I was like, oh man, what time is it? And I looked, and it was 4:59. So I only had to pray for 1 minute. So, but that was good. That was lucky. That was lucky for me. So I did that. I prayed, and then I prayed for 1 minute, and then I went to back to sleep because it kept reoccurring through the night, And I went back to sleep, and then I didn't dream it anymore. Not at all. The first time I got up and I thought of it, it was like, I don't know, 12 something. And then I went back to sleep. I had the dream again, like, dang, and then, I got up, and then I only had to to pray for 1 minute, and then the dream didn't reoccur anymore. That was really surprising to me, you know? And so I went back to sleep and everything was fine. I got up at like 9. We went for a walk right away. I had some coffee, you know, like that. And then after breakfast, I decided, you know, it's Sunday, you know, but you guys know I read every day. I grabbed the Bible, you know, and I ended up in page, what was it? I think it's here. I have it marked. Yeah. I read Matthew 4 and 5. And you know, the title of 4, it says the 3 temptations of Jesus. Even though the temptations were because, you know, he did the 40-day fast, and then the devil was trying to coax him into eating, and you know, it's about not being tempted, you know, by lust and things like that, you know. And 5 was, oh, I forgot what 5 was about. Let me go back. It's so much, you guys, so much. Let me see what the 5 again, the title. Oh, it's like about forgiveness and forgiving even your that your enemies and all that stuff. And that's actually how I get over stuff real quick too. How I can just, you know, say my piece and let it go, and not drag it on and keep the fight going and keep this and keep, because I've learned about forgiveness, you know. And even though you forgive person, place, or thing, whatever, it doesn't necessarily mean you got to be their best friend after. No, you can forgive within yourself, and then just go on from there, and that's it. You know what I mean? That's how I do. You know, before I used to fight. Now it's just like, meh. It's not worth the stress. It's not worth my time. And you know, usually when people fight, they got some kind of chip on their shoulder. I used to have a chip on my shoulder, of course. You know, I used to be involved with a lot of things, activities that guys do, and that's from just trauma as a child, from trying to, you know, gain my father's love, which I still don't have it, but I gave up on that a long time ago. Always in competition with my brothers in hopes that my dad would appreciate or love me. But, you know, I have no idea what it feels like to be daddy's little girl. I have no idea. I don't even know. Anyways, I forgive him. Something happened to him when he was a child. I don't know what, but it's none of my business. And even till this day, I'm sure that he's, you know, mean and nasty, you know. So I just prefer to stay away. Some motorcycle riders over there, you know. They're nice. I walk by them with the dog. They're just like, hey. I'm like, hey, you know. Anyways, so while I was walking out there, because we just came back from a walk, you know, because they went for a little dip in the lake. And I was thinking about that dream. And then I was thinking about what I read in the Bible. And I was also thinking about, because I've also watched some videos about people trying to infiltrate your dreams, you know, like, or whatever. Like, I kind of don't believe that. I don't know. It's kind of like a weirdy thing, you know. But I mean, you never know. Who knows? You know what I mean? I've seen too many miracles out here, and it's hard for me to not believe some stuff. You know what I mean? Like, unbelievable stuff, because like miracles have happened to me, like, that I can't explain scientifically for sure. And so so when we came back, I decided to go online, and I went to it's a site. It's called dreammodes.com. That's the park ranger. And I was reading some stuff. I looked up relationships, right? because that person was a relationship. This was an ex-boyfriend, you know? But I couldn't really find what it kind of meant. I can't see here anything that relates to that. Ex. To dream about your ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, or ex-husband or wife, that you and your ex are kissing or fighting, or that you and your ex got back together again, suggests that something or someone in your current life is bringing out similar feelings you felt during that relationship with your ex. Oh, I really liked my ex-boyfriend a lot. Like, even though he wasn't good, I saw potential in him. I also saw the toxicity of his family and how they treated him and how they took advantage of him. And I kind of like wanted to save him, you know what I mean, from all that terribleness. But some people just don't get it, you know, they don't understand, and they can't see it. So, you know, I mean, you can only do so much to try to help somebody, but you don't want to stick around if they're not changing, because it could affect you, your financial, your mental, your physical health. You know what I'm saying? I ended up getting away from that, you know, because you can only say things until you're blue in the face, and if they're not listening, just get away. Just get away before you get hurt, right? Okay. So, but it says here, it keeps turning off. Suggests that something or someone in your current life is bringing out similar feelings you felt during that relationship with your ex. But you know what? I don't have a new boyfriend or anything like that. I do have a crush, but I never see this person. It's somebody I met on the road a while back, and we have exchange of words a little bit here and there, but nothing substantial. You know what I mean? It's not, you know. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that person anyways, because I don't really know them that well, and I'm not into just randomly getting with people I don't know very well. Well, not anymore. I was lost in the past, you know. Now I have boundaries, and you know, yeah, no. It says the dream may be a way of alerting you to similar behavior patterns in your current relationships that I don't have. Okay. What you learned from previous relationships may need to be applied to the present so that you do not repeat the same mistakes. Well, yeah, that's good, because that's how it is nowadays. I don't just let anybody in my life. I need to find out who the heck is this person. You know, like, people always get caught slipping, and I always say that. They always say something that makes me go, wait a minute, that don't sound right. You know what I mean? That's why I don't like jump into anything with anybody, even friendships. Yeah, I gotta be careful out here. We got some good actors and good actresses, right? This dream may be triggered by some major changes in your current relationship and how far you have come from those past relationships. Okay, that sounds cool. So maybe the dream came up because, you know, just a remind, or maybe, I don't know, just a reminder of not what to get into if I meet someone new, you know, just like a gentle reminder, unless that weird infiltrating of dreams is something. Because when I did wake up at I think it was like 9 to go walk the dogs, I had a song in my mind. It was that song, What You Wouldn't Do for Love, I think it is. And I was like, whoa, what is that? You know? And, you know, I remember in that time, like, I did a lot of terrible things because I love that person so much, but I won't do things anymore. I'm not going to do bad things or screw up my morals for anyone. No. Nobody has enough of anything for me to do that. You know? Not all the money in the world is going to make me mess up my morals. Never. Because I'm a good and kind person, and that's just it. And that's just all. You know? Even if it's someone's family members. Yeah, no. I part of the reason why I also left that guy is because his family was toxic and they were showing him the wrong way and teaching him the wrong things. Yeah, that was another part of the reason why I left. Toxic family members, if you get involved with a person and they got toxic family members, then no, it's a no for me. Mm-mm. I don't want to be around hateful, weird people. No, I'd rather be alone. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, you know what I mean? So, if I'm able to leave my toxic family members, why wouldn't I invite new toxic family members into my life? Why would I do that? That's that doesn't sound right, right? Okay, look, ex-boyfriend. To see an ex-boyfriend from childhood in your dreams, well, it wasn't really childhood. To dream a bit about your ex-boyfriend is giving you advice about your current relationship? Nope. Being massaged? Nope. Ring? Nope. Stuffed animal? Nope. There's so many. This is dreammoods.com. There's so many explanations of things, but you really kind of have to remember the dream. Yeah, you got to remember the color, the background, the buildings, the person, what they're wearing, what you're wearing. You got to remember everything because all that stuff, you can look it up and you can find out what it means, right? To dream that you walk off or walk away with your ex-boyfriend? Nope. To dream that you are kidnapped by your ex-boyfriend? You know what? What does it say? Suggests that your ex still has some sort of emotional hold on you. Ooh. I don't feel like I was kidnapped by them, but I would feel like they were following me around, wanting to tell me something so bad, so bad, so bad. And I just was like, no, I don't, I don't want to be involved with, I remember that. I don't see anything that has to do with any of that in here. Flirting? No. Girlfriend heartbreak? Well, I was heartbroken when we got when I decided to walk away. To dream that you're going through a heartbreak signifies no, not really. Okay. Ignore. I was trying to ignore him because I was trying to walk away. To dream that you are ignoring someone or being ignored presents some aspect of yourself which you are not paying enough attention to. Perhaps you are overlooking something. Alternatively, it may reflect your real waking experience of being ignored by that person. You know what? I don't have enough interaction with anybody to really ignore anybody. I haven't been on the Facebook. Maybe I'm ignoring Facebook a little bit, but sometimes there's some posts on there that they're negative or sad, and I don't want to see that. You know what I mean? Or I feel bad, not that all my posts are sunshiny bright, but I try to keep it. I don't know. I guess dream moods didn't work well for me this time around. But after after I had read that or went through it and went inside the trailer, you know what I noticed? I noticed that last night I did not light any candles. And the 3 candles I usually light up every single night, they weren't even there. I didn't even do it. And usually I light one, it's for peace, love, and protection. That's it, That's what the normal thing is. If I feel like there's trouble in the world, I go peace and love and peace and love for the world. That's how I do it because I'm feeling bad for the world or something, But other than that, I forgot to put those candles out. And also the big candle that I usually have burning all day, I didn't even light that either. And I know like people say, oh, candle magic. Who knows if that stuff really works. I like candles and I always light them and it makes me feel good. And whether it works or not, I don't care because it gives me like a little smidge of hope. You know what I mean? And I'm wondering and that's where the infiltration of the dream thing comes in. I'm wondering what if somebody was trying to infiltrate my dreams? Maybe my ex was trying to infiltrate my dream and he got in because I didn't light the candles. Yeah, this is the first time that I've done this. I don't know what made me forget. I really, really don't. Maybe I was feeling extra safe or I have no idea, but it slipped my mind completely. And my dream was infiltrated. I don't know. I know that sounds crazy, but then, when I read the Bible and it was about lust and, don't succumb to the lust and the hate and whatever and all that stuff, I feel like, that was Jesus or God reminding me to just, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Even if someone is trying to infiltrate or make you feel, don't fall for it. You're stronger than that, you know? If you're having issues, to anyone out there with like an ex, or you keep thinking about them and maybe they want to come around, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. You are stronger than that. You don't need them. You're better off alone if that's the case. You know what I mean? Get a dog. They'll love you and they're loyal to you, I know this was a kind of a weird one, but that's pretty much all I have. Uh, yeah. I'm Mona, and this is Chit Chat, and I'll talk to you next time.